exciting than a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Here with Grant, and for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Jared McCain. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Maxey, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Wizards, they've got Kispert. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Sarr, and it's George in at the power forward position. Well, the Wizards fell in the lottery, but ended up drafting Trey Johnson, Shams, a 2-guard who has drawn comparisons to Ray Allen.
Those are some big shoes to fill if that's the comparison. But listen, Trey Johnson is an elite shooter who has spent a lifetime honing his craft. That work ethic is what they're banking on in D.C. So the hope is he'll continue to round out his game to become a star caliber player.
He'll certainly have a chance in Washington. From deep, Johnson, he buries it from 3.
Yeah, this is a primary weapon for Johnson. He's looking for these long-range angles at all times.
MP finds George. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Johnson's got 5 points.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
Stolen by Sarr. Lets it fly. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to George. Takes the 3. McCollum pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Back to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's MP. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Maxey passes to MP. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
George outside. Can they get it? The rebound by MP.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And the 76ers another 3.
I just love the ball move.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Here's McCollum. He played a great game against Charlotte. To the paint. And Finished off by Sarr.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. MP. And here's Maxey outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. McCollum, the pass to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Washington moving the ball around. Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
George for 3. Rebound Washington. McCollum outside. George outside. Up top Johnson. Back to George. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-4 run. MP finds George. The 3 is up. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's stolen by MP. Now here's Maxey. The drive by MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for MP.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
Wizards trail by 14. McCollum, the pass to Sarr. Here's Johnson. And again, Washington, no good. And here are the 76ers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Sixers lead by 16. George passes to MP. For 3. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. George outside. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the 2nd lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest, so the league, Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Pass to Sarr to win the drought. Hits a 3-pointer. Sarr's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. This one for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 19. Kispert outside. And Oubre comes to help. For 3, George.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Out to Oubre. The shot's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Carrington comes in for Johnson. The 76ers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in. Washington shooting only 39% in the early going. Outside Carrington. Koulibaly on the wing. Now here's McCollum. No points so far. 5 on the clock. Kispert outside. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas. Cooper flagged to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
MP, the pass to Grimes. Back to MP. Outside Grimes. Jacks up a 3. MP. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Washington with possession. Outside Carrington. McCollum outside. Kispert outside. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Shot clock at 6. Carrington with it. Grimes covering. Inside. It's tipped. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's MP. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
McCollum looks around. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's Philadelphia. MP finds Oubre. Back to MP. Here's Grimes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Well, the Wizards shooting around 32% to begin this game. Sarr up top. Back to Carrington. Kispert on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. Outside Oubre. Screen by MP. Launches it. The putback. Can't hit that one. McCollum with it to get back on track. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. MP getting it done for ends up going with a new group. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Clock at 6. McCollum against Maxey. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Washington right now.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Kispert, right side. Kicks it to George. Johnson against McCain. Johnson passes to George. There's McCollum with the 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Grimes, he's checked in for Maxey. George sets a screen. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by MP. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
The Wizards have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to McCollum. And here's George. The 3. Fires from deep. McCollum's shot is off.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
MP, that one's good.
Boy, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Brian?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Johnson. Here's George. And here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Here's Grimes. Sinks the tray. Grimes has got 5 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George, a deep 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Kispert, the pass to McCollum. To end the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources, and you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
He drops it from range.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Sarr, and here's Johnson. McCollum outside. Kispert outside. For three, George. And it's MP with a rebound.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Launches a three. Hits the trifecta. Sarr's got his third bucket of the night.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey, folks.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at the three. Here's Johnson. George passes to Sarr. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. McCollum way outside. And McCain pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Maxey, that's good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They double team McCollum. Here's George. Sarr finds McCollum. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Embiid. And he makes it on the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Pass to Sarr. Back to McCollum. Washington moving the ball around. Takes a step back. Now here's Kispert to stop the run. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Embiid against Sarr. MP, the pass to George. Back to MP. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
And McCain with a basket on the assist by George. McCain's got his second bucket on the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Johnson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, BA. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Stolen by Sarr. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Maxey finds MP. Up top, George. To the inside, MP. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. MP's got 24 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
There's McCullough with the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Back to Maxey. For 3, George. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 3-pointer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
MP, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. No good from 18.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Kispert, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP.
You never want to foul Corey Kispert. This is just one of the pure shooters in the game.
And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster doors with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Maxey against McCollum. Johnson on the wing. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 5. George finds Johnson. Back to George. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Embiid. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
For 3, George, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Kispert, the pass to McCollum. From deep. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The 76ers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Kispert outside. Back to McCollum. Pass to George. Fires the three. The rebound by Maxey.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to MP. Outside Maxey. Screen by MP. Fires the three. And it's Maxey missing. The Wizards shooting just 35% from the floor. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Now George. Here's the three. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Now Sarr. Give him 8 points now. They need this. Stolen by MP. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
There's McCollum with the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Maxey finds MP. George outside. Here's McCain. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's McCain. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Down low. And George with the jam.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Pass to Maxey. Here's George. MP outside. Outside McCain. Puts it up. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And for Washington, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. George outside, beyond the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's good for 2. MP's got 28.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Coulibaly comes in for Sarr. And it's Carrington in for McCollum. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for Paul George. Grimes, he's checked in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Stolen by Coulibaly. Johnson inside. He's against Oubre. Here's Coulibaly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Oubre finds MP. Back to Oubre. The 3 ball. They get it back. Outside Grimes. No good from outside. The Wizards shooting at about 34% here in this game. Back to Coulibaly. 43 seconds left in the third. For 3, George. No good.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Outside Grimes. Pass to MP. Out to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Oubre's got 6 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Right side Johnson. Outside Koulibaly to stop the drought. And so it's Philadelphia showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sarr's checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Champagny. Kispert's checked in for Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carrington. C.J. McCollum is out there with Johnson. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's George. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The shot by Johnson, no good. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Washington moving the ball around. George, a screen on Lowry. There's McCollum with the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hooper into the lane.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's McCollum for 3. George. MP with it. Guarded now by George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's George. Will it go? Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Lowry outside. Pass to Grimes.
Come around.
Lowry outside. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
And here's Johnson. McCollum outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
Here's MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
The previous play is under review.
He's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Johnson passes to George. 14 feet away. That doesn't go either for George.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
MP finds Edwards. Back to MP. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
McCollum against Lowry. Pass to Johnson. Looking to get back on track. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Sar. Left side, Johnson. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP finds Lowry. Philadelphia moving it around to the middle. Here's MP. The kick out to Edwards. Screen by MP. Edwards can't hit. Washington shooting about 32% during this fourth. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Sar. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. It's Johnson with a drive for 3. McCollum. Drummond grabs the miss.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And that comes off the assist by Lowry. MP's got 48.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
George passes to McCollum. McCollum draws the double. Pass to Kispert to stop the drought. Sinks it from distance.
Well, we know Kispert's going to take a healthy number of threes, and with good reason.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. MP drives in. And good! There's another!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,